Have you ever noticed something strange about your memories? You might forget old classmates, childhood neighbors, even people you once saw every day. But somehow, your first love stays in your mind for years. Even if the relationship ended long ago. Even if you moved on. Even if you haven't spoken to that person in forever. One random song, one familiar place, or even a smell, and suddenly the memories come back like it all happened yesterday. So why does this happen? Why is it so hard to forget your first love? The answer isn't just emotional. It's psychological. Your first love usually happens during one of the most intense periods of your life, your teenage years or early adulthood. During this time, your brain is going through massive changes. Emotions are stronger, experiences feel more meaningful, and your brain records memories more deeply. In psychology, this is often connected to something called the emotional memory effect. When a strong emotion happens during an experience, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine and norepinephrine. These chemicals basically tell your brain, this moment is important. Save it. And because first love is often filled with excitement, anxiety, happiness, and sometimes heartbreak, the brain stores these memories very powerfully. But there's another reason. Your first love is often the first time your brain experiences romantic attachment. Before that moment, love was usually something you saw in movies, songs, or stories. But suddenly, it becomes real. Your brain is learning something completely new. And the human brain remembers first experiences very strongly. Think about it. You probably remember your first day at school, your first big achievement, your first major failure. And in the same way, your brain stores your first love as a major life experience. But here's the interesting part most people don't realize. You don't always remember your first love exactly how it was. Over time, your brain slowly edits memories. It softens the bad moments. It highlights the emotional ones. And sometimes, it turns the past into something more perfect than it actually was. Psychologists call this memory reconstruction. So when people say, I can't forget my first love, it's not always just the person they miss. Sometimes it's the version of the memory their mind created. The feeling of being young. The excitement of experiencing love for the first time. The emotional intensity that made everything feel bigger than life. And that's why first love leaves such a deep mark on the mind. But here's something important to remember. Just because your first love was unforgettable doesn't mean it was meant to last forever. Sometimes the first love in your life isn't there to stay. It's there to teach